Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster. Can he finish? Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors.
Yeah, he's a player who's always been extremely calm and he likes to kind of think on the ball. Some say that was lazy, slowing the game down a little too much, but I've never seen it that way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. Nakata couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Berbatov.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. Still goalless. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Berbatov. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's good play. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shot a goal! Off the post. Oh, good spread.
Frosinone definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nakata. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. The ball has bounced loose now. That's good running with the ball. He shifted it to the flank. Now the cross. Seedorf. Nakata. Berbatov.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! He's scored! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Hullet. Driving through the middle. Forced to go back. And that is expertly dealt with. Frosinone are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, he's seen through all of that. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Foot in. Spread it left. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Seedorf. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Kashima Antlers coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Kashima Antlers can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Baresi. Rijkaard. Baresi has a look and plays it forward. And he's been shifted off it. Baresi, a man never lacking in drive or determination.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Seedorf. And it's Van Basten. And it's Berbatov. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Still just a single goal between the sides. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Van Basten. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini wins the duel this time. Taken back almost at once.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. A decent chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Kashima Antlers are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Can he get away here? Driving on and... Berbatov! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Kashima Antlers couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Berbatov. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Kashima Antlers find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Hullet. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kashima Antlers are coasting towards victory. Seedorf. Berbatov. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Seedorf takes a shot! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Kashima Antlers are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And a shot! And no mistake. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's a promising position. Takes aim and crosses. Seedorf. And we're done. Kashima Antlers looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Oh, strongly challenged there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He might be in here! Takes on his marker. And a chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maldini. Nakata. And this is Hullet. Driving forward. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Hullet. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. He's found great chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing.
Oh, he's on his own! Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Kashima Antlers find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Kashima Antlers have scored 2 quick goals here. Knocks it out wide. Well read, nice interception. Nakata. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. 15 minutes till half-time. He's in a great position here. Seedorf. And here's Inzaghi. Lombard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. And this is Berbatov. Oh, great leap! Goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Baresi attempts a clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
And a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Kashima Antlers are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's picked his way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's burst through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot. Lombard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Kashima Antlers really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Kashima Antlers looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Rijkaard. Berbatov. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hullet is the team's great visionary. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. Backward it goes. Look at the... Berbatov! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So much time and space here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And this is Berbatov. Hullet. Crosses it in. Berbatov! Oh, good finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. No! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nakata being hunted in packs.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, terrific save.
Kashima Antlers really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's a shade optimistic. Nakata with 2 goals already to his name. Hullet powering forward here. And this is Inzaghi. And Berbatov! And that's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well read, and the danger is averted. Right card.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf. Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now he's running away. This might spell danger. Plenty to aim at here. Lovely bit of skill. Berbatov making good progress on the right-hand side. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Seedorf. And that will be the final act. Kashima Antlers pretty much in utopia. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox real chance! Some intricate passing looking to... Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Davids. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted. Hullet. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Pelé. Oh, super ball. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So that's two now without reply.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pelé. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Davids. Kashima Antlers couldn't do a whole lot with it there. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. And that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Schmeichel is there to clear. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Best. Pelé. And he's found a way past. It's Pelé! Off the post. Zanetti. Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that has put paid to that. Hullet. Now it's Pelé. Shevchenko. Pelé. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Hello New Sonic, welcome to the stream.
Hullet ready to try one.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply Stoichkov! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti crosses. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Best, very much a man of this moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Hullet. He's got away. Looking for the run. Oh, good take and shapes to shoot! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Raul. Davids.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Best. Now it's Pele. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Good ball, good take. Showing good feet. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's superb. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance for a shot! That's travelling a long way. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here and they're just tearing it up at will.
Kashima Antlers absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Kashima Antlers looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we are back on the way. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! He's got himself an absolute peach. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And again!
For what?
And yes, it's there!
Game
Back
is
to
funny,
within
man.
1. Interesting. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team
Game
to
started to
calm
lag
down,
as well.
but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And the finish!
It's gone, it's just for 1 week.
And that
Master League.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids.
And people spend like
It's Van Basten.
100k coins to get rank 1.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They're gonna bring it
Clearly
back
didn't help
because
themselves by telegraphing
people
that one.
spend
It
so
was
much
always
money
going to be intercepted.
on that too.
Vieira. That's very neat. And this is Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. Gerrard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hullet is the team's great visionary. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's some great running on.
Yeah,
show
the
here,
rank
but
1 guy
ultimately there
spend
was
like
no way
how much?
through.
60k coins to play. You need to get lives to play
That
more
pass has
matches,
been
right?
well
On mobile, like,
intercepted.
they spend the rank 1 guy spend like
Vieira.
69k
It's the
coins
sort of situation
to
they
reach
want to
rank 1.
capitalise on now.
It's not much difference in console as well, like 50k. So imagine how much money they
Cannavaro
earned from
defending his
just from
corner
that.
stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Half an hour gone in the second half. Forced to go. Chance!
Yeah, I don't know why, man. Just to play that pity when they spend coins. Doesn't make any sense. That's just rank 1, okay? This imagine how many total coins they spent. Oh my god. They're gonna bring it back
All he needs
because
to
they
do
earned
is
so
to
much
place
from
this
that
between the
just 1
goalposts.
week event.
Bullish header! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
That's not going far. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliantly. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Ronaldinho. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ronaldinho. Adams gets over and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Olise. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
This is a promising build-up. Short changes him with that pass. Davids. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. Oh, that's neat. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
They are making so much money. At least fix the servers, man. Every game is lagging.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive.
Pele! Brilliant from Pele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen, saw that coming. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Back towards the middle. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi finding himself in space. Has a look and plays it forward. No, he's just misjudged that one. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Robertson. And here's Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Fermin running with intent. Pull it. And it's Olmo. Robertson. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Best! Oh, good finish. And they're back in
Gabriel
front.
Gamer. Welcome to
That
stream.
really is so
Bet.
impressive.
What do you mean?
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Best. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Spread to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Best. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish.
Goal of the
Again,
Here.
in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think
Which one,
you've
mine?
got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Kashima Antlers now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Best receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Kashima Antlers claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Kashima Antlers have their second corner now. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Pull it, nicely spread. Best ventures forward. Best showing good feet. And this is Pele. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless!
My username is Gabu the Dribbler. Which platform do you play on? PC?
Another moment of magic.
Or
A
PlayStation.
real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3. Rijkaard gets it clear. He's shifting through, tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get
Mobile.
it back.
I used to
What
play
has
in
happened
mobile
here?
before. Not anymore.
Decent chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Do you mind searching it? I think you can't find it because I'm on PC. I don't have a mobile account now. It doesn't show because we are in a different platform. Yo, Yanarchy, welcome to the stream. How are you? Nice, man. I'm good too. I just woke up actually. Nitish Master, welcome to the stream. I'm your opener. Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well,
By the way,
underway.
Yanarchy, I got Berbatov as well yesterday.
Jim, who
I
do you
forgot
pick
to
out
tell
as the
you.
telling individual today?
You got him as
Yeah,
well, right?
Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you At full speed, he gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he's had a shot! And it's been given away. In he goes again!
Kashima Antlers would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
This might spell danger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kashima Antlers are looking to break at pace. Best. Now it's Pele. Tries to pass it. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good.
So
You can't
close.
ask for much more than that.
Kashima
Maybe if
Antlers,
Sheva had
their second corner now.
phenomenal finishing instead of bullet header, maybe that would have gone in.
And here's Hullet. Goes back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Caceres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's free, he has got space. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Showing great feet there. David Villa. And he's picked it up out wide. There will be a throw-in. Vieira. Hullet. Stoichkov. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Hullet. Hullet going forward. And it's Hullet. Hullet venturing down the left. Ball played for Rijkaard. Stood up well to him there. Best touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, they could be caught out here. Caceres. Ronaldinho. Cannavaro. Not the most accurate pass. Stoichkov. Seedorf. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
Decent chance! There it is!
This pass there.
So smooth. A signature finish.
well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
You felt it. Big chance! It's
Good goal.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Pelé. And this is Shevchenko. Has to go back here. Looking tidy in possession here. Little pass back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Steaming on goalwards. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Nicked it back promptly. Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Ronaldinho. Another big chance that gets away.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Inzaghi, and he's got... Can he finish? It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kashima Antlers cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. And he is deftly away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is good progress on the left. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Vieira. Looking for the run. And he's gone backward here. Plays the return pass. He is through here. Hullet! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, Villa.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field. It's Ronaldinho!
Bad defending from
Well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive.
Oh, what? And a chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's being urged to shoot. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Chance, surely! And a neat finish. And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Kashima Antlers leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to belt it away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho, será reemplazado por el
Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Van Basten. And he was quick to react. Van Basten! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Gerrard. Messi. That's a cute ball. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. Gerrard. And it's Scholes. Short changes him with that pass. Gerrard with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi. Backward it goes. Cruyff is on to shot a goal! And that is as much as we have time for. Kashima Antlers have won it by sheer force
GG
of
Nitish
character.
Master.
As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra...
Thanks, bro. You too. GG.
what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Game is
So, Jim, who
lagging.
would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cannavaro. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe. Vieira. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, this is a great position. Schneider. Xavi. And it's Schneider. Over to the right flank. He's got away. Messi! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pull it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Hazard. And it's Schneider. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi, and it's Schneider. Tries to play it through. It's Hazard! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, sweet feet. Bergomi. Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came
Game's
out on
lagging.
top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Vieira. Xavi. Azar. Seedorf.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Kashima Antlers restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good take in a good area. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Caceres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Messi. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. Xavi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Shoots! But he's left disappointed.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Schneider. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? He's found space here. And this is Schneider. Tries to cross. Cleared away.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that
Game
pass
is lagging,
just
man.
didn't quite work. Vieira. And it's Schneider. Hazard. Hazard venturing down the left. Caceres making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Xavi. Xavi powering forward here. Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Xavi looking to play him in. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's neat. Shot, surely!
Can't even switch the players, like so delayed, man.
And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
He's having a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Cambio de jugadores.
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Robson ventures forward. Inzaghi is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pepe. He shifted it to the flank. And Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Iniesta. He has found the way through. Now it's Luis Suarez! Missed by a fraction. Vieira. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Robson. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 3. Xavi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24. Ferdinand. El dorsal 8.
And time is up. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Neymar. And he's cut it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard with the foul. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Shevchenko! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! And Kashima Antlers take the lead.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gets a good foot in there.
Game's lagging.
It is always looking to break lines. Now it's Kante. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kashima Antlers very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. Totti. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Al Nassr really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, nice touch. Seedorf's delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Pull it. And now the breakaway. And he's had it nicked away. Best looking to add to his goal. Now it's Pelé. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back.
Kashima Antlers really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
No foul, says the referee. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game.
Auto
Perfect
clearance.
positioning. Well played.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Best really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late
Auto
and
clearance.
so potentially destructive.
Playing on SC.
Certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Kashima Antlers sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. This is a promising build-up. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Shevchenko. And they win it back again. Seedorf. Vieira. Seedorf. Best purring through the gears.
Again, it's like the third
That's
auto
gonna go a long
clearance.
way. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Seedorf.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this match
Best, spread to the right. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Maldini. Here's Caceres. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Now it's Hullet. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko makes a dash for it. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Kante. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21.
Al Nassr cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Number 8.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Good ball. And he shoots!
No way, man.
And
No
it's
way.
in.
Oh,
They're
this
no way
game.
back, but they are level. Whoever is in his path, he will
SA users
always
get
find a way.
everything
Well, at
easy.
one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now he's off and running. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Totti. Well, that pass isn't the best. Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hullet. Now it's Pele. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Kashima
7.
Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Hullet.
And it's been taken short. And here's Cruyff.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
No.
Number 6.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Good read, needed to be. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Van Basten. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just...
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Cruyff tries to play it through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, shooting chance!
He deserves this win, man. This guy doesn't deserve nothing.
Game of margin.
This guy's on SA.
Game of thrills. This might just do it. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Marco Van Basten.
And that's it. Kashima Antlers pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient. Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Vieira. And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Caresses it through. Varane attempts a clearance. Luis Suarez. Fermin, over to the right flank. Looking to play him in. Seedorf. Vieira. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's gone loose. And here's Hullet. Hullet. That's Busquets. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now there's a fine ball. Good and a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! And Kashima Antlers take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about position.
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that was nowhere near his best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Fermin. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
India really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Lopez. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kashima Antlers couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pele. Seedorf. Look at the space here. It's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, there's the clearance. And here's Messi. Seedorf. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Best. Fermin. And reclaimed it in... It's Luis Suarez! That's going to go a long way. And here's Lopez. Now it's Hullet. He's got chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Kashima Antlers can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Pele. And that should get the job done. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Kashima Antlers coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Kashima Antlers looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Shuttering in between.
Leading courtesy of the game's
Facing.
only goal. Nicely aimed pass. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is lovely. Pele, plenty to aim at here. And he whips it in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
India are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Messi getting forward. He's found a way through. Delivers with whip. And he's quick to get rid. So, what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. Hullet. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Furman. Number 13, Seydorf.
And he can clear it away.
Number 7, Danny Olmo. Number 8.
And that has been knocked clear. India have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a good run down the left. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And he was quick to react. And it's Olmo. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best. Pelé. Dani Olmo. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's with the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Seydorf. And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Kashima Antlers surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Best. He's picked his way through. Messi. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Now it's Messi. And this is Inzaghi. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that. Pato. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that has put paid to that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gives it back. Seydorf. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Oh, good spread. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. And that's that. Kashima Antlers are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was...
GG bro. We'll play too. Bablu. You guys practicing co-op or what? When is your next match? FIFA. May 2nd week. Oh, I see. Good luck. I think that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna go off. We are not practicing. We are not getting. You can message me actually. When I'm free, I can help you guys. Tell Gulu to message me when you guys are playing, but I won't be too late. Like I will be available till like 11 p.m. All right, man. Thanks for joining. I think I'm gonna end it here for today. GG's everyone. Thanks for joining.